Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, you wonderful, beautiful people, you. I am WX Fan 21. Welcome to yet another Super Metroid map randomizer race. This time it is between the number 2 seeded Nito, the number 3 seeded Lynx, and this is a silver bracket semi-final matchup. Winner moves on to the silver bracket grand finals. Loser is eliminated, and we are not providing tissues. I am gonna introduce to you now the fine, fantastic commentator that is the Divine. Divine, what's happening?
Hello, hello, hello. Would you like me to introduce the picks and bans?
I was gonna do that, but please, by all means, say words.
Lynx, as the higher seeded of the two, opted to be player 1. He's vetoed Metroid's No Mother Brain 2, and Nito decided to veto Double Suit, and then pick Varia plus Movement. Lynx will pick second.
So what you're saying is we have a chance at no objectives, is what I'm hearing.
Yes, for game 2, we will have a chance of no objectives, or why can't I remember the fifth?
Gravity 9 plus.
Oh, Gravity plus 9. Gravity plus 9. We have a chance for no objectives.
That makes me very happy.
Makes me very happy indeed.
I love that mode. All right. Let's start. Oh, look at the orb.
Yeah, okay. Orb. Baby seed.
Any orb fans in chat? Orb! Alright. And we start off with the best music in the game. Let's go. Alright. So, for those of you that might just be tuning in and have not watched any of this tournament, this is Varia plus, we call it Varia plus movement, but it's Varia plus Ice Beam, Spring Ball, High Jump, and Grapple Beam. Expect a lot of waterlogged rooms for the racers to get through early and often.
Indeed. We're starting off with PBs here.
Take over here. I'm gonna go set this up.
Alright, we're starting off with PBs here. So, some movement through doors, although the greater of movement through doors is gonna come with either missiles or, supers. First beam, if you like Spazer, let me see some hands raised in chat as best beam.
Don't encourage them!
Like, so Jink's a little bit behind, but it's not much here in the early game. You see we're locked at a pink door right at the beginning.
Lynx has those missiles.
Yeah, Lynx is able to get through this door here if he picks up 5.
Tough to say who's ahead at the moment. We do have Nito with the Spazer.
Pirates.
Nito's gonna get that missile in the reserve. Get a little high five.
Let's get some G mode going, some artificial spring ball.
Don't encourage Nito. He'll do it. In the meantime, let's introduce the tracker extraordinaire, Canoe.
Canucks.
Everyone say hello to Canoe. Canoe, Canucks.
I don't know if you were
Canoe,
watching
Canucks,
yesterday or before, but he'd introduced himself as Canucks.
Ah.
And I said you finally outed yourself on how to say your name.
So Canoe, got it.
He says, I'm whatever people call me, and so I started calling him Greg or George, I forget.
I mean, it's like the old joke, call me whatever you want, just don't call me late for dinner. Oh, Nito is very much a Spazer enjoyer. 100%. maybe we just start calling Canucks, you know, whatever we want. Just like in Metroid Prime, we have the Phazon Elite, apparently is named Philip. The Power Pirate at the very top is named Calvin. We have another pirate in labs named something.
We stumble upon
Canucks, whatever we want.
We stumble upon Craig here, who may or may not take us to prom. We'll find out.
Hello, Craig!
I'm very surprised Lynx didn't opt to go through Gauntlet, back of Gauntlet there. And we get prom time! I mean, without supers.
It's amazing what happens when you don't have super missiles.
Nito gonna get a double check here. And get 10 missiles for his troubles.
20 missiles for Nito. Where are these supers at? Maybe behind Craig.
Nito does not have supers.
Also at Kraid.
But with 20 missiles, his fight's gonna go a little bit faster.
If you say so. If you say so. So again, winner of this semifinal is going to advance into the silver bracket grand final. They're going to take on either Tillamorph or Spiffy Thomas. Fun fact! The #1 seed, Andy, was knocked off by Tickles, the number 16 seed in this bracket.
Indeed.
Tickles then eliminated by Tillamorph, the 8 seed. So the seeds left are the #2 seeded Nito, 3 seeded Lynx, 4 seeded Spiffy, and 8 seeded Tillamorph.
So to note, this Metroid is in logic here, as we do have Ice Beam. I still believe one of the better plays might have been back at Gauntlet underneath, because with the farm on the left side, we could have made it back with the 5 PBs, because there's a farm there.
So we continue to take a look at these racers. Wreck ship one of the wreck ship shafts here by E-Tank.
Save that could be very influential.
Chat, what do I say when it comes to saving? There is literally an emote in my Twitch channel for such a thing.
What was blocking the map? The map was accessible from the left side of it only, so it wasn't blocking per se as much as it was just the wrong entrance.
Nito enters Big Bean's room. I mean Big Pink.
Yeah.
All right, now we finally get the map. There's Mother Brain. Old Mother Brain has a major. Look at Main Street, triple majors.
Why, hello there.
That to me says progression. So we're gonna get the save revert here, and it's gonna be a quick play back here to Main Street.
I'm a little confused as to why revert, because we have an X here, which is very easily could be a supers, and there could be a door.
Because I agree with Nito. Well, there are the supers.
Yeah.
But I agree with Nito. You are gunning it for these 3 majors. Then you can go back for the X's.
What type of doors they are revealed on map?
So
like,
we
if
see
one of these was a super door, would we know when we get the map?
Yes.
Okay.
If you see the green on the map, those are your super doors. Okay, Nito. Way to use the frozen fish for underwater wall jumping. That's not the purpose of this mode, Nito.
Okay, so knowing that it wasn't going to be a super door up here, the revert makes a lot more sense.
Nito is just out here showing off. Speed is our first major.
Speech.
Precious Room. This is going to be a problem for the racers. Need to find Grav, so it's X-Ray. Is it Grav? Now, Nito can easily get out of here. We have Speed. The problem is it's going to be a little tough to get out of Precious Room with no gravity. And we get the Wave Beam. Can we get a hello? Any Wave Beam enjoyers in chat? Any waves for the Wave Beam? Now, Lynx actually taken those supers and headed to Old Mother Brain for this major. And it's Space Jump. Now, Nito should have no problem with Spring Ball here. Spring Ball jumps up with High Jump, puts this into logic. It's just a long clear. Nice Spring Ball jumps for Nito.
Progression.
So Speed, Wave, and X-Ray for Nito. Lynx finds Space Jump. So those are the majors here in Norfair. Nito's now going to go and grab those supers. Lynx is going to make his way over towards Main Street. And make a play for the 3 majors. So they're just clearing things out in a different order. Now, we see the Meridia door here. Was there any other connectors?
I don't remember. So, what the speed and space available at the same time tells me is that this is likely, those are probably on the same step for Canfly, and so the X-ray is probably filler.
I believe X-ray usually is filler.
Unless it's Aqueduct. But you also need gravity for that, and yeah.
Alright, so now 20 missiles for both racers. We do see a bunch of missiles headed towards Meridia. Question is do the racers want to go grab them? I also, and this major's a little out of the way, the Spore Spawn Supers is a major. And just a little bit out of the way here. Nito forgetting he doesn't have Screw Attack. Okay, I gotta address this, Divine. We got a comment in chat that says, the only good thing about Wave is that it makes the Plasma Beam look prettier. While that is true, Spiffy and I definitely think that when it comes to map rando, Wave Beam might be the best beam.
I think that's fake news. I think Charge is the best beam.
We all know Plasma Beam is the best beam overall,
I mean, Plasma is nothing without Charge.
True. Oh, there's Nito's first pack of supers and PBs. So while most likely not the logical supers, it doesn't matter. Nito's gonna go looking like he wants that Spore Spawn super major. No, he's gonna go down to pink.
He's gonna get another pack of supers here.
It wouldn't surprise me if Spore Spawn super major was bombs. It is a little out of the way.
Meridia. Only a Meridia connector out of here.
Is anybody else getting ads in like the upper right-hand corner of their chat screen? I've been getting that through a couple of streams today.
Yeah. I mean, aren't you watching through Discord?
I'm watching through Discord. I'm paying attention to chat. If I don't pay attention to chat, they get angry, they get grumpy, not enough talk about food. Oh, it was Spacer Beam, that's what it was.
Since I only have one monitor, I have to pop out chat and put it on like the side of Discord.
I would like 3 to 4 monitors if possible, like my eventual setup.
Tell me about it. Yeah, you can't watch through Discord, Tardis. Only we can. Funny stuff. All right. I mean, well,
My
since you
God,
have the
they're doing this-
TARDIS, shouldn't you be able to watch through Discord? Isn't that how that works?
I mean, you know, Divine, we technically get to watch everything way before the viewers.
We do.
My God, they're doing a Super Metroid! A Super Metroid is happening on Nito's screen! And now you all get to see it.
CRT, dude, I love CRTs.
What's a CRT?
Are you're not being serious, right?
For the sake of argument, let's say, yes, I'm being serious.
Only the best type of television to exist.
A
CRT.
Old school antenna television.
Cathode ray tube television. Old school. It's what everybody plays Melee on because it has the least amount of lag.
Interesting. Good to know. Stream! See, Divine says least amount of lag, and then it just crashes. Way to go, Divine.
All right, we see Meridia here. Quite a big Meridia. Got a couple of majors here. 1, 2, 3.
Refresh!
I don't know. Do you know what I've noticed about me commentating? It seems whenever I say anything...
We're the best commentator duo of all time.
Yes, absolutely. But whenever I say something, it's... If you know who Point Grow is, whatever happens is what's funniest at the time. So I say like, oh, this surely won't be Charge Beam. It's Charge Beam. I talk about lag, the stream lags. Like...
Well, listen, what you couldn't hear was we were trying to, like, feed the hamster. I asked Divine, I'm like, did we feed the hamster? The hamster got off its wheel, the stream stopped. Nito gets a major. Plasma beam major.
Careful there, Duraki. You're kind of self-reporting.
That's why you're supposed to have backup hamsters.
Backup hamsters. Hey, the backup hamsters needed a little time to warm up, okay? They weren't quite ready to be called in yet.
Yeah, so in all seriousness, we just have absolutely no idea what happened. It froze on our end. Like, it wasn't just one racer that froze, the entire Restream bot froze.
Mm-hmm.
So, but things do appear to be fixed, so we appreciate things getting fixed. If it was a volunteer or a staff member, thank you. Apparently Twitch has been doing that, so it might be Twitch servers. Lynx is going to find more missiles. So let's take a quick ammo count here. 50 and 10 for Nito. 40-20 for Lynx. Lynx is 2 super packs away from go mode in terms of ammo. Neither we have a Lynx is technically an energy go mode.
Wait. We're less than 20 minutes in, and we have only not seen 4 majors.
Correct.
What
I'm
is
holding
the
the rest of the majors. They're gonna come visit me in my house.
Like, this is a Zoom.
Listen, this is a semi-final matchup. I want to give them both a professional handshake, and then I'll give them their majors. Just think of it like you're on the Amazing Race, and it's a detour. I assume you route info. Come to my house and receive your next clue. Come to my house and receive your next major.
I don't think I've ever actually seen The Amazing Race.
Oh, that show is amazing. It's the reason I want to go to Lake Como eventually. At some point in my life, I want to go to Lake Como. I think they did 2 legs in Lake Como, Italy, and it's absolutely beautiful.
Nice backwards bottoon. Gonna get the map here.
Chad, are you awake?
And rest of the 4 majors? Oh my god, that criteria. What? What? What is that criteria?
What?
Excuse
I've
me?
never seen that small of a criteria ever.
Hello?
What is that?
The entirety of criteria is the ship, and that's it. Hey, guys, it's not small, it's average. All right?
That's not average.
Can you imagine a blind escape? It's just, you just run into the ship.
It's just the ship and a couple rooms. That's it.
That's wild. That,
But
you know
no,
what that
I have
means,
no
though?
idea what the rest of the majors are. We know there's one major still here over in
There's 2 majors
Taco
in
Tank.
Meridian.
Ooh, Double Chamber has a major. Who put my wrecked ship in with my C? That's who put the wrecked ship in with the criteria. So I want to ask Canucks a question. Hey, Canucks. I see you hanging out in the Twitch chat. Are you, in fact, a Canucks fan?
No, it has nothing to do with the Canucks. I asked him that myself, and he said he had no clue what they were until after. He's lying.
You are fantastic. You're welcome for your Stanley Cup loss in 2011 in my Boston Bruins.
Hell yeah, brother. But we are not speaking of the Bruins lately because, yeah.
Wait a minute, we have a hockey team? I thought we traded most of our players away.
Yeah. We don't have any players on our hockey team. I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. We got Patriots off-season practices going on. We'll be into OTAs. It's okay.
All right, so if I'm Nito here, jeez, I mean, that's triple X's in a major. I go there because, I mean, if I get charged there, it's go mode. If I don't get charged there, it's probably still go mode.
Yeah.
I don't think LynxX has seen criteria yet, but it doesn't really matter at this point, does it?
It doesn't matter!
Just
it's a baby criteria!
I mean, yeah, you gotta imagine what about the size of Brinstar at this point. I mean, Meridia was quite larger than average. Norfair was pretty decent size, but...
This is actually a pretty big Meridia, all things considered.
It is very large. So that's got me thinking, oh, we haven't seen Fantoon either, so Fantoon here is either Wreck Shipped or Brinstar.
Or Torian.
Or Torian, yeah, that's true.
Nito at the maze. LynxX in the aqueduct.
More than 50 missiles for both of our runners here.
Also, let's get some housekeeping out of the way with !R in the chat to give the racers a follow. !C to follow the commentary and tracking teams. Please make sure you give the racers a follow. These are 2 of the best out there. Super Metroid runners. Nito, more of a randomizer runner. LynxX, a speed runner. Speaking of speed runner there, Divine, actually, hold that thought. Hold! Gravity! Bombs. So speaking of speedrunning, someone on this commentary desk is going to be speedrunning soon.
Pause.
That is correct. I will be doing the speedrunning gimmick soon. To answer chat's question. I am learning how to speedrun Ratchet & Clank Future, A Crack in Time, any percent.
Ooh. So I'd say
Nito's got bombs. So you know what the sad part is? 2 of the best majors remaining are the best majors. No charge, no pancakes. I want pancakes.
Did Nito didn't reset bombs.
Nito did not reset bombs.
Can you put those, please? Thank you.
Hey Vessel, we could talk about the Patriots and all that other stuff later, and Lynx finds the baby criteria. I mean, Screw Attack's also good. It's just very weird. These are the last 3 majors we haven't found yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, this looking like a big Bryn Star.
That's what we thought it was gonna be. I could say something now, but I will. Oh my god.
This is very linear. Very
intrusive thoughts.
linear.
Go away.
Hey, Big B doesn't mean what you're thinking.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say anything.
Before we get canceled.
Well, anyways, I didn't see where the map was. The map was looking lower left side.
West. Just like
so it's likely
west.
going to be Fantoon.
Most likely. All right. Business Center for Nito.
Mini grade.
Oh, look! It's like Divine called that or something. Fantoon, Fantoon, Super Space Elephant.
A little late there, Nito.
Samus ran into a wall. That's rude.
I am going to ignore Twitch chat and their accusations.
I mean, did you not get the copy of the script I sent to you earlier today? Oh, that was supposed to stay in a thought bubble. All right, Nito's done with 2 bosses. 2 to go. Remember, the racers have to go all the way back.
Yep, and remember when
Ridley
Lynx reset off of criteria, he reverted a super missile pack.
Yo, Divine.
WX.
There's Mother Brain.
Yep.
Look at the Bryn Star map again. Actually, you can't. There's 2 Torian entrances to the south and southeast. And look what's all the way to the southeast on the other side. It's the wrecked ship. Maybe we finally can get some divergence.
Oh. So we have either wrecked ship for Dragon and Torian.
You got it. Where is Dragon hiding?
Although,
Beans, I'm gonna genuine oops, only wreck ship seed and only spore spawn seed. Insane logic. I'll be nice.
So here's the thing.
Item progression. I
Here's
won't
the
go
thing.
desolate.
Cool Beans' luck with wasted space is always the worst. So he goes there, he doesn't need to. He doesn't go there, he needs to. So when he says don't go there, it means our runners have to go there.
I mean, I'll specifically create a seed for Cruel Beans that starts him off inside a Big Pink. His favorite room in the game. I'm only giving Cruel Beans a hard time. By the way, for those racers that are hanging out with us in chat, for those of you who watch them, Drocky, Cruel Beans, M-Rock, there were so many others. Make sure you give them a shout out. And Dragon is right there in Torian, so this race is Nito's to lose. And all the racers have done an outstanding job. Beans, his first tournament, Drocky's first tournament, a lot of racers' first tournament, and there were a lot of names that gonna become household names here in future tournaments for sure. So make sure you show them all some love in the chat. Quick Draw says, yeah, quote unquote, right there is like 30 rooms away. It's right there in Torian! Not my fault the racers can't teleport to the room.
Okay, of the 3 remaining majors, which is that major? I don't think we're gonna get to see it, but
We don't need to. 55-25 for Nito, 55-20 for Lynx. This is gonna be an ammo go mode for the racers.
I think we have to Best Buy it anyways, though.
Did you just say we have to Best Buy anyway? What does
Pass.
Best Buy have to do with anything?
Pass. Pass.
Oh, pass.
Yes.
I'm
Pass.
like, wait a minute, what are we going to Best Buy for? Is that where we're finally gonna find our charge beam and gravity suit? Incoming screw attack. I win! Just because the seed doesn't want to give us the 2 best items left.
Never forget that we have the script, chat.
Shh. Quiet. And you're welcome, Drocky.
Hey, there's a difference between spoiler logs and scripts.
Alright, let's go.
We already know the outcome of the race, but we can't tell you guys that.
Spoiler alert! I entered the race and beat them both.
Let's get some any of your favorite jam emotes in chat, guys. Dancing emotes, you name it. What do we get? Very nice, and we get some fried shrimp for your post dancing nutrition. Oh, Lynx has also made the decision to come into Turian instead of Wasted Space. It's gonna be a little late though.
I mean, look, Nito is no slouch when it comes to movement.
Do I see a Barb
the fact
emote?
that he's literally out speed running a speedrunner. It's impressive.
Wait, that makes me question something. Gotta check something. Rocky Lizard. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's been a year since you've been here.
Alright, let's go. Nito flying now. It's very surprising we haven't come across that grab suit yet. I mean, we know there's another major inside of Double Chamber.
Yeah. And I believe there was two in Meridia still, I think. So
no, the other one was the Taco Tech one we already got, which was bombed.
There goes the ostrich. Chat, if you had to pick the weirdest type of animal on this planet, what would you choose? That's like, yeah, that's not supposed to be here. Humans, okay. Fair enough. Sponges, platypus, okay.
Currently on Mother Brain 2 kicking her butt with a charge plasma combo. So, welcome back, viewers. Welcome back, Twitch chat. While you were gone, I have entered this race, defeated all the bosses, found the charge beam, currently eating some chocolate chip pancakes, and deciding to kick Mother Brain 2's butt with the best beam.
Uh-oh. Alright, Nito. Nito finishing up with 11 missiles to spare. Not even close, baby.
Apparently, this game can't handle my greatness.
Yeah.
I entered the game, I beat the game, I finished with a time of 20 minutes flat. Actually, I'll be nice. 19 minutes, let's go. 17 minutes flat. I beat both of them. I get the trip to Disneyland. I'm going to build myself a lightsaber!
Berserker, the thing is, it's freezing for us too, so even if we could stream it, like, unofficially, it wouldn't do anything, because we also don't have access to the stream. Unfortunately. Okay, Nito, this is Nito, please,
Nito's
come
just
on.
showing off.
That is just downright disrespectful. It always brings me back to that one Mango highlight where he's playing up against Hungrybox, the Jigglypuff Dittos, and after Hungrybox misses his sleep, Mango just walks up and jabs him and walks away. It's like, come on, dude, you don't need to disrespect like that. That's just disrespectful to everybody. Nice mock ball.
Thank you. It was a great mock ball.
Ooh, very nice fly against the floating, I don't know what the heck those are called. Actually, Canucks, it's called a mock ball, and it's also called a mock ball. Don't ask me why they're different. Like, M-O-C-K and M-A-C-H. I don't know why you would ever call it M-O-C-K ball, like a mock ball. It doesn't really make sense.
That's what I thought. That's how I keep pronouncing it.
I mean, both of them are pronounced mock, so it doesn't. There's no difference between the two. But like, M-A-C-H makes more sense because it implies speed.
Wait a minute. Mock ball, mock drafts. Okay, you can do the rest of the stream.
M-Rock ball.
Mock drafts.
Like that. Etymology of Super Metroid terms. We got lore going on in Twitch chat. Yeah, gap's closing a little bit, but I think Nito's got all the ammo he needs. He's both ice and speed here. Nito accidentally taking the elevator. Yeah, he does need a couple of missiles, but he should be fine. PPs do not do any damage to Mother Brain.
Mother Brain!
Only missiles and charge beam do. Alright, chat. I don't know if you can hear us. Guess your times. I'm gonna say a minute.
Do it. Twitch chat. Make with the guessing. Do it. What guesses?
You know, D-Rocky, the funny thing about that is, like, back in the olden days, you couldn't sneak onto your computer at night because it made so much noise that anybody would know that you're on the computer.
Get your guesses in the Twitch chat. What do you think the escape timer is going to be? Yeah, I'll go with minute 45.
Holy!
Okay! Forget about it!
Jesus.
3 minutes and 15 seconds.
Apparently I wasn't paying attention to the map.
That is 3 minutes and 14 more seconds than Nito needs. Nah, I can't. Think about it. Way to the left of North there. In the Meridia. Northeast of Meridia. So, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
And you know that absolutely massive map of criteria that they have to cross to get to the ship. They have to travel the full map of criteria to get to the ship.
Yeah!
That's facts. They have to cross the entirety of criteria.
Yeah! Come on, chat. Wakey, wakey, shiny eggs and bakey.
Lynx enjoying his press jump simulator. Maybe taking a drink of water. Stretch his neck. Full ammo, let's go. What is that goofy emote? Who in the heck is running? Chat, what's your favorite run emote? I bet there's only like 1 or 2 in chat that chat could possibly come up with. Okay, there's one. Oh god, there's more than one. No, Henya. Love some Henya. Gosh, there's more than one. Okay, wow. Was that good run?
Chat, we all win. We're all winners.
Barbarous King. Why are there so many Barb enjoyers in chat? Did Barb ever do Super Metroid? I think he actually did. He did have like a little bit of a stint in Super Metroid.
No.
Yeah. Orb. We get some Barb orbs.
Your face is go up.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I'm kidding. All right, into the baby criteria. I wonder if the ship is around the corner.
No, couldn't possibly. They have to go to the entire map.
The criteria is usually so big. Oh look, Nito found the ship.
It's the ship. Get
With
some
a
GGs in
minute
chat.
left on the escape timer.
That means we're getting a no objectives game 3. For sure. We need to mark down his score. This one, there we go. Better. Rage. Guys, I've already looked at the script. We're getting an objectives game 3. Don't worry about it. So WX, what kind of seed are we looking for here? What are we expecting?
A seed with a lot of pancakes! I mean, they are starting off with the pancakes.
There's a major here.
Wait, that is horrible. Way to start off with potentially double major lock.
All right. Where we go? Saves. We gotta.
And Lynx gets the orb.
Orb. Can we get some
One
barb
of these
orbs?
days we will get another nifty morph seed, just not in this race. For the seed.
Oh, Mickey Mouse, no thank you.
Seed.
Oh, Nito bonks. Some bonkage going on. Wrecked ship.
Do it. Go to the wreck ship, Lynx. You know you want to.
I think we were, I think he was locked out here.
Listen, Lynxy.
Speak on.
Wreck ship. Go. Now, Lynx wants those majors.
Yeah.
Majors. Oh, by the way, I don't know who was here for that stream. but somebody told me I needed to try a chili dog. I don't know who it was, but someone told me I needed to try a chili dog.
Ooh.
Nice space jump
Ooh.
and missiles.
Ooh. Nasty Lynx. Second try. Completely out of logic.
I did, in fact. Ooh, nice Meridia entrance. I did have my first chili dog. Now, it was a Sonic chili dog. And Sonic, not exactly the greatest food on the planet. But it was pretty good.
Lynx having a little bit of fun with that snail. Uh-oh. Nita's gotta get this.
Grapple. Potential hold double major. No, but it is soups. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oh, Lynxy. Lynxy making
salad.
with the wiggling.
Yummy, yummy.
And the grapple beam for Lynx.
It's an old reference. There we go, Nito. Like third try, I think.
Clip. So this is Lynx's mode pick.
So now the question is, where is X-Ray that would have put that in logic? Or Speed. Speed could have also put that in logic.
Over there.
You gotta be close by here. It's gonna be right here in this
Over
room. Spring ball, not quite.
Just over there.
No, I don't know what Lynx would do with lead, but I guess he has some lead according to California. I don't know.
Why? I thank you, Mr. Squidward.
Where are the pickles?
Pretty interesting here for the racers, though, to figure out. Do you go into... Oh, my goodness. Okay. I was going to say we have Meridia, Rex Ship. Now we have Norfair. Things are getting a little spicy.
Orion. Like, oh my gosh. Give me all the areas already. What is happening?
Little spicy.
This game is coming down to routing for guys, don't refresh the page.
Well, Meridia has Fantoon.
Quality.
Meridia with Fantoon. Lynx has left Norfair. And continues to explore the Torian gimmick. This does put Nito back in the lead unless Lynx can find something beneficial.
Did Nito ever end up going back into... Yeah, Canucks. Nito has space.
Spring ball and the space jump for the Nito. Lynx also should have spring ball.
I believe he also does. Nice beam.
Ice beam for Nitoto. And now Lynx is... Oh, now Lynx has spring ball. Alright. Well. My script says Lynx is gonna look like he's losing for a majority of this race, and then out of nowhere, will take the lead over Nito and force us to again bring us to game 3. No objectives.
So...
Gotta give the fans what they want. They want some no objectives. I don't know. I mean... Lynx attempted Norfair, couldn't go anywhere.
Lots of heated rooms, which is what we're expecting to see here.
So, question from chat: did Lynx take a death or reset or something? No. So Lynx went to Norfair while Nito went into Meridia, and Lynx had nowhere to go in Norfair and left.
Worst room in the game. Ugh.
Excuse me.
So we're okay.
Now I kind of want a chili dog.
Keep going. We're likely to see progression at the end of this hell run.
Lynx did re-pick up Spring Ball.
Geez, this map is a nightmare.
Yeah, we know Fantoon is here on Meridia. We've already seen the deactivated map station. Save station.
Interesting decision to go here by Nito.
Well, Nito's right at the map. Time to look for Fantoon.
Oh yes, right side. Yeah, I would. I mean, not that it particularly matters right now, but
it always matters.
Maybe check the bottom right of Bubble Mountain for like a health tank.
There you go again, telling the racers.
I'm just saying. Just saying. Maybe Fantoon decides to be really, really, really obnoxious.
This is different from Fantoon normally how?
True, facts. Emrock, excuse me.
Emrock, excuse you. Alright. We have to, like, give you a timeout. We all want no objectives. We want insanity here in the commentary booth. The fact that these racers do not want no objectives says something that they should have their heads examined. Not commentary. We want the craziness. We want the content. We want the craziness. We want everything. It's not my fault a lot of these racers are cowards and don't choose to get no objectives in Metroids. Oops, did I say that? Hi, Nebby. Hi, Tickles.
So here's the thing, Emrock. Do we personally want to play no objectives? Absolutely not. Do we want to see no objectives? Yes. That is a very small meridian.
Someone took after criteria from the last lead.
Right? This is Criteria's slightly older brother.
I mean, if I had the speed of some of you elite level runners, I would punish my opponents with a no objective seed.
It sounds like you're a buzzkill to me, Emrock. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, Emrock is good people, but I mean, when you're right, you're right, and when you're wrong, you're just wrong. No objectives in Metroid should be default in Season 4.
Preach.
It's good for the fans, it's good for the commentators, it's good for the trackers. It's good for everybody. It's good for the soul. Wait, this just in. Wait, hang on. Nevd sends me a DM. It says, WX, you are no longer allowed to commentate because you like no objective seats. Okay, bye, everybody.
Nah. There he goes.
Mrock, that's the whole point. We're all joking.
Wink.
We're all joking. But now we get down to serious matters. Did the map knowledge that Lynx originally have here in Norfair that he couldn't proceed with give him any kind of advantage? It doesn't look like it.
It's not looking like it, yeah.
Also, speaking of Mrock the Fantastic, make sure you tune in to Cruel Beans and Mrock tomorrow.
Oh, that's
They are your commentary team
perfect.
for the gold bracket, lower bracket matchup
Oh.
between Derp and Nitro.
What a
Winner
lovely
of the semis will move on to take on Aussie.
That's great. So we have Ridley and Mother Brain here in Norfair. Lovely. So that means we just go find our missiles, we go find everything that we need, and then we come back and do Ridley right before Mother Brain. And apparently Craig is also here. I didn't see Craig, but Craig might be here as well. We'll probably see it when see the map again when Lynx goes down here.
Map.
Yeah, Craig. You know, sometimes he takes you to prom, sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he's a real stand-up guy, other times he's not.
Major Finito, Speed Booster.
Yeah, there's no Craig
Mother
here.
Brain, Ridley.
I was gonna say.
Lots of majors, no Kraid. So it's Mother Brain and Ridley here in North Bay, which means I'm leaving this area now.
Mm-hmm.
I am getting out of this area. I'm not coming back until I have to beat the game.
Absolutely. You won't catch me here for another 20 minutes. Is that Red Tower? It's Red Tower into something else. I think they can get that other major on the right and this major up here to the left. Nito has a little less knowledge than Lynx, because Lynx found early that I don't remember what map he couldn't get through somewhere.
It was Norfair.
Norfair.
They're pretty much even
Where we're
at this
here.
point.
Yeah, so they're basically even at this point.
Nito has about a minute and a half lead.
Yeah.
Lynx is gonna get that speed booster. By the way, we got a message here from Breaker, who says once they learn how to be good at this game, they're gonna be down to race. Head over to the Map Rando Discord. There are a bunch of chill racers that do not count for points. You can generate any type of seed you want. I mean, the racers will tell you, I've generated basic tricky seeds. If you only know basic level logic, generate a basic seed. People will pick it up with you. I mean, if we let someone like Drocky Lizard into race, I mean, we'll let anybody in race. Oh, hi, Drocky.
Odd check.
No, I give Drocky a hard time. Drocky did really well and is a really good racer. But
Look how much I've improved in my 2 months of commentating. I got my time down from NA to NA. It's just kind of following in the footsteps of Nito. Unless Lynx can have better movement here and better fights, he needs to switch up a route or skip a major or something here.
All the things.
What major are we finding here? Charge beam. So I'm guessing Nito probably has that charge beam as well. Weedy couldn't see it because it was out, but the speed for Lynx as well. Next, please. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Turian. Nothing else. We're getting the heck out of Turian. Right, so let's see what Brinstar has for us.
Go to the wreck ship, Nito! Thank you. Well, you racers should have gone to begin with!
Yeah, sorry, Bingus the Dingus. Not much we can do. So if you're on mobile, I know mobile refreshing the quality sometimes gives you ads, but if you can, don't refresh the page, refresh the stream quality, because that will refresh the stream without refreshing the page and won't give you pre-roll ads. Most likely. Or you can get turbo and be a whaler. Yeah, you sometimes you'll get ads anyway when you refresh the quality. Twitch is obnoxious like that, but you're less likely to get ads refreshing the quality than just refreshing. If there weren't 138 people in chat and I made more money, I'd give everybody a freaking sub here, so that you guys didn't have to sit through pre-rolls. But
This is not on SpeedGaming. Apparently, it's going on Twitch-wide, so it's a Twitch problem, not an us problem.
There's been multiple reports on any of the... Yeah, So,
this is Nito's race to lose. Nito's gone to the wreck ship. Lynx is inside a criteria. Both racers have the charge beam. And this race has come down to routing. It has come down to map knowledge. It has come down to speed. So Nito has found Kraid, which is in the wreck ship. Ridley and Mother Brain are inside of Warfare. And now it all is going to depend.
You know, I'm not gonna say that it's impossible for you to get a little something from Twitch, but if you guys might be able to hit Twitch up on their support and be like, hey guys, you're ruining my Twitch experience by having these outages, and they might do something about it, you know. Give you a little something.
I'm sure they're already trying to work on it.
No, but the Twitch staff might be like, hey, let's keep quiet about this.
Nice plasma!
I'll give you like a month of nitro or something, maybe. It's worth a shot.
Nitro gimmick. That's Discord nitro. Okay.
There's also
boots.
Twitch also has nitro? What are you talking
about? Whatever.
Alright, so we have no clue what beams Nito has compared to Lynx.
It's Charge Ice Plasma. Lynx has the any percent combo.
Oh, okay.
For the PRKDB. So Lynx is going to find Dragon? Yup. Alright, so Lynx needs to go Dragon to wreck ship to Norfair. Nito is already back in Atorian. And the best case scenario for Lynx is Nito doesn't go to criteria.
The worst case scenario right now is if Lynx goes to Brinstar right here. And please don't go to Brinstar, Lynx. Please don't go to Brinstar.
If Lynx goes to Bryn, it's over.
Absolutely. This race is absolutely over if he goes to Brinstar, and it's looking like he's heading to Brinstar. Unless the map is right here at the entrance to Brinstar and he can book it out. which in case it's still gonna favor Nito too, because Nito.
Lynx is already so far behind, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Kraid is in wreck ship, I believe. Is there rando that is maybe just like items and maybe like mobs or door locks, but with
Lynx needed to go right for Dragon and not mess around. But again, we know this. Lynx doesn't. Meat, moot. Meat, meat. Meat, moot, moot.
if it's not affecting non-speed gaming channels, then okay, then it's just speed gaming that's another issue, which I have no idea what happens on the back end of speed gaming, but okay, looks like it's speed gaming that's likely the issue here. So
Yeah.
while we all appreciate you being here,
No.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you can always pop up both of their streams and watch them side by side. If you guys want to, you can always make a multi-twitch.tv and then just put
Nice.
both of our runners' names into the links. So you'll be multi-twitch.tv, and then you're gonna go /Nito_SM/Links Unlimited, and you can always watch both of their stuff there. But if you still want to support this stream, you can be here as well. I would post a link in Twitch chat, but might get in trouble, so not gonna do that.
Oh, excuse me. Microwave shrimp. Everyone get your clothespins out, put them over your noses.
Oh, that's stinky. Ugh. All right, so Nito on his way to Ridley, and shortly after Mother Brain. Lynx still needs to go to wreck ship here.
Does he though?
Yeah.
Can we just give him the win so we get game 3?
I mean, if Lynx somehow... Okay, he's in Turian. Yeah. I was gonna say, if he somehow went to wreck ship, he might be able to get to Kraden back in time, but without Plasma and without 30 supers, it's not looking good. I don't know.
Nito's now gonna head for Norfair. He will go on to fight Ridley and Mother Brain and beat Lynx 2-0. Lynx, unfortunately, is just too far behind. Into Norfair goes Nito. Nito would need to massively shamble the Ridley fight or massively shamble this seed. And with the best beam combo in the game, Charge Ice, Wave Plasma, 900 damage per charge shot, I don't see that happening.
And a save directly underneath Ridley. I don't see that happening either. Yeah, to note, Ridley's still not in Logic, but it doesn't really matter when you have 900 beam combo.
Lynx is gonna hang out with the baby Metroid.
It's the baby! Are we getting a baby skip? Without high jump? Oh, without a high jump, this is gonna be dirty. Oh, he needed to clear out that one block.
Lynx. And there it is. That's the game for Lynx. Lynx is now moving extremely slowly.
I know one person has high jump.
Grabbed by the baby and going through the transition. There's nothing Lynx can really do here. He has to get to a stage position and save and revert. And there it is. So get the speed movement back. Back into the Vex chip goes Lynx. And Nito now on to the Ridley fight.
I mean, it's incredibly hard to tell what runners have this fight because of all the massive drops.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Nito is going to Mother Brain to kick her butt and make his way on over to the end of this best of 3, making his way to beat Lynx 2-0. Nito, as of right now, looking like he's going to take on the winner of Telemorph versus Spiffy the Hair Thomas.
Aussie, can you check the SpeedGaming channel real quick? Thank you.
While Nito makes his way on over to Mother Brain, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the end of this tournament. We do not have many games left. So if you've enjoyed this tournament, please make sure you show some love to your tournament admins, Eddie, Aussie, and Nevdi. They have put on an outstanding tournament. And there's only a couple of games left. In the gold bracket, Eddie awaits the winner of the lower bracket in the grand finals and will earn a 1-map advantage, or 1-mode advantage, 1-game advantage, however you want to call it. Lower bracket semifinals tomorrow. Derp versus Nitro. That is going to happen starting at 9 p.m. Eastern. Derp Nitro with Cruel Beans and M-Rock on commentary. Winner goes on to the lower bracket finals to take on Aussie. In the silver bracket, you have this game going on right now. Nito versus Lynx. Winner advances to the silver bracket grand final. Goes on to take on the winner of the other semifinal, Telemorph versus Spiffy the Hair Thomas. And coming up, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, the bronze bracket grand final. Tony T. Young versus Unforeseen Menace, the 13th seed, versus the number 6 seed. Only like, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more games to go in this tournament. We have had several months here of amazing tournament play. Again, if you've enjoyed this tournament, give us a thumbs up in the Twitch chat. Shout outs to Eddie, Nevdi, and Aussie who have put on an outstanding tournament. And of course, with Mother Brain being right here, get your guesses in the escape. Get your guesses of the escape timer in the Twitch chat. It is Norfair into Meridia in the criteria. I'm going 2 minutes, 35 seconds. Ooh, 2 minutes, 5 seconds. Blue Lionel, right on the money. Divine out here just singing in the background, and that's
jamming,
totally fine. Again, in this escape sequence, if you've had a great time watching this tournament, even if this is your first game you're seeing in the tournament, please, let's see the thumbs up in the Twitch chat. And again, I want to give a personal shout out to every single one of the racers. I want to give a shout out to Eddie, Aussie, and Nevdi, who have done an outstanding job throughout the entire tournament as admins. It's been an absolute pleasure to commentate as many of these games as I have, and I hope to commentate plenty more. This has been a great tournament. It's great for SpeedGaming. It's great for the Super Metroid Map Randomizer community. And again, big shout-outs to all of them. Big shout-outs to everybody on commentary and tracking. Shout-out to NN, who's done a lot of tracking. Shout-out to Aussie, who's done a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff with setups, with scheduling, and making sure everyone's on task. Again, shout-outs to everyone that has volunteered, everyone that's been involved. Lynx takes an unfortunate death, and it's not going to matter because Nito the Great is just a few rooms away from knocking off Lynx and moving on into the Silver Bracket Grand Finals, where he will take on the winner of Tillamorph versus Spiffy Thomas. Nito is your first Silver Bracket Grand Finalist. GG's to Nito. GG's to Lynx. GG's to, well, us, Divine, because we commentated that one. So, I mean, GG's to us. Divine, are you even here? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
He fell asleep in the commentary booth, folks.
I'm here. I'm just
It's
discussing
fine.
with tournament with SpeedGaming staff on what to happen in the future if this happens again.
That's fine. And with that being said, we welcome in the racers. It's Nito and Lynx. Gentlemen, GG's.
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 Well, that was interesting. Game one was pretty linear, huh?
Yeah, that was start from the top, go all the way down, and then all the way back up.
What'd you boys think of game one overall? And then we'll get into what was a weirdly linear, not linear game two.
Yeah, game one, I'm glad with the result, but I know it could have been a lot better not skipping the probably the two most important majors of the entire game, but yeah, I think I had some good contingency plans set up for if I didn't run into charge or things like that, and it just worked out really well for me to be able to take it.
Lynx, what about you?
Yeah, I beat the first seed is as you guys said, it's pretty linear. So I don't know what was the difference there. Like thinking about it, maybe the early game was a little bit slow.
I'm having a little
from me.
trouble remembering these. Can you guys unlock the seeds so I can just
Yeah.
get a better idea so that I can
second.
help guide you what like the difference was?
Yeah. So yeah, I was asking Nito if he grabbed the charge, and he said he skipped the charge on the grab, and I also did the same. So I guess he just played better. Or the early game, I don't know what was the difference.
I felt like my early game was pretty strong in game one. Just kind of made the correct first few decisions. Didn't really have to do a lot of backtracking or anything. Yeah, I feel like my early game went pretty well in that one.
Yeah, the first seed was a 4-step seed. So I mean, once you guys got speed in space, it kind of really took off the divergence of the routes. Oh god, where'd you guys even go? I don't even remember.
That one by far had the best criteria map I've ever seen in a map rando.
Right?
I've never
Yes.
ever seen a criteria map that incredibly tiny.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
And I think Turian compensated with that with having to go all the way to the right, go down, I think it was Decor Room, and then go all the way back to the left for Dragon, and
yeah,
have to run all the way back out.
yeah, that's correct. Oh, the first game. The main difference in time was Nito, when he got into Big Pink and got the map, he instantly reset. In Lynx, you picked up the supers, and I forget exactly where you went, but Nito immediately reset for the majors, and then came back to Big Pink and picked up the supers later.
Okay. So yeah, I guess he was just more efficient. Because after that is I think maybe we did the same thing.
Yeah, I think after we were done with Norfair, we dropped down into Meridia, and getting the map puts criteria closest, I think, to just check, and what a disaster that is. But yeah, then we just dropped down into Bryn, I think it was. I did go down to check one of the majors that was in Meridia. I don't think it was that useful, but I think the other one I left there was Gravity.
Yeah, you got bombs over at the taco tank, and then
Yeah, I can't imagine that wouldn't have saved me more time had I just gone over there to grab it. There were still plenty of water rooms to traverse through.
So
both of
C2 was
these were
interesting.
both of these
From
seeds
top
were
to
low steps.
So from top to bottom, these seeds are pretty interesting. You guys started off in Torian and then immediately Meridia, Norfair, and Wreck Ship. I want to go through both of your routing because we saw, Nito, you head to Meridia first, and Lynx, you headed to Norfair first. What happened on your side there, Lynx? Because we saw you start Norfair and then it looks like you couldn't go anywhere?
Yep, I soft locked myself. That was pretty unfortunate. Lost a couple of minutes
Oh.
there, but I think, I mean, I'm gonna find out right now when Nito tells me his route, but I think the pathing. I don't know if you did wreck ship first or kind of early, Nito, because
No.
I did wreck ship last.
Okay. So from Turing, I went into Meridia, uh, killed Fantoon to see the map there. Saw the criteria connection, but I did opt to go down into Norfair from Meridia. Uh, got the Norfair map, saw Rinley was in there. Collected the majors in there, and then I went back over to Turian and then into Wrecked Ship um, to get the crate kill and also found Plasma. And then I looped back to Criteria, and there was like a treasure trove of all sorts of majors and Big Pink just off of landing site.
So you managed to skip Bryn?
I did skip Brain, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah,
And then
the
Did you get the
early
charge,
pink.
Nito?
I got charged for game 2, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's a pretty good route. Yeah, no, mine was bad.
I think the early, well, slightly early check on wreck ship was what allowed him to skip the entirety of Brinstar.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think I beat Nito in the second one. Like, there's no way.
Yeah, Taurine, Meridian, Norfair were just creating a loop that I wanted to do a complete lap through once if I could, and then I would hit some of the branching off regions on my way through that loop and just worked out with the boss locations.
All right. Well, I'm going to leave the floor open to both of you. We'll start with Lynx, then we'll head to Nito, send it to Divine for his final thoughts, and then I will wrap us up and get on out of here.
Yeah, GG's Nito. Good luck to you in the finals. It was a really fun tournament. I enjoyed it a lot. This is my second one. The first one I didn't make it through the quali, so like I didn't get to play the tourney at all. But this one I think I my performance was good. Not was what I didn't meet my goal that I wanted to top 8 the goal bracket, but I enjoyed a lot the matchups. Pretty fun. I like all the categories. Yeah, pretty fun journey for me. Looking forward to the next one. And yeah, thank you so much, guys, for all the comms, all the trackers, and of course the tourney staff.
Yeah, GG's Lynx. I'm glad we were able to get a rematch here in the silver bracket. You are definitely a a very tough competitor to go up against. I was stressing out the last 2 hours. Just just with trying to play as good as I could. But I'm glad to be heading to the finals. I'm looking forward to that match, whoever I go up against. I know, yeah, like you said, I think we both fell short of our goals. I really wanted to top 8 gold bracket as well, but that's just kind of the way it ends up sometimes. I'm glad with how I've played. I don't think I'd really change anything about how I've prepared or played each of these matches, but yeah, I'm just really happy to be where I am, and GG's again, and looking forward to the finals.
I don't have much to say. Great game, both runners. Hope you both keep going with the randomizer. Hopefully, see both of you in the future tournaments. Hope you do well in the future tournaments because I love watching both of you play. Love both your styles. Thanks, staff. Thanks, Kenx, for tracking. Thanks, WX, for co-commentating.
All right. And with that being said, thank you all out there for hanging out with us. watching this entire tournament so far. Thank you for watching this game. For Nito, Lynx, Divine, and Canucks, I'm WX Fan 21 saying we'll see you next mission, and that